What's going on, everybody? So you're probably wondering where the hell we've been for so long. I've been wondering the same thing, why I haven't put out a video. Currently Michael is over there. Let's see, let's zoom in on him. There she is. Yeah, he is putting on a lift kit or leveling kit on his truck right now. And then as you can see, Sharky is in full build mode. So we'll go over a little bit more in detail in a specific video for his, but that is a new head. That is a, what was this head?
It's a K24A2
K24
head.
A2 head. So it's better than the A4 or A3 head, whatever it was that we had. A4, wasn't it? That was what the original head was?
Yeah, it was an A4 head.
Yeah.
Now we've got an A2 head.
Yeah.
It's an RBB3 head.
So it should be better.
Yeah, we got... Did I put bolts in it already?
Yeah. Or no, you didn't.
I didn't. I just wanted to mock it up and make it look pretty.
Mm. So, yeah. So the main thing is that we have VTEC on both sides.
VTEC on both sides now.
Yeah. So that's the difference there. And
The fun thing is that we also have a K20 oil pump on it. And if you do that, you apparently have to get a new timing chain for it.
Yeah. There's things that need to be done. So yeah, so that's it doesn't have the counterbalance shafts in it that cause issues when you're trying to go over, 6,000-7,000 RPMs.
Yeah, that's the old pump there.
Yeah, there's the old one right there, as you can see. So I'll just give you a little update on that. There's gonna be a full video on
it's
Sharky.
in the process.
Yeah. So, but today, obviously, Earl is the subject of this video. So what we're going to do is, I don't like the way these turbos are actually routed right here. I started working on it. I put that one, and then I don't know what I did. I know what I did. I welded on a piece the wrong way. And so then I ran out of Sawzall blades, and it was just, I got irritated that I went and fully welded it on without checking it after I attacked it. So that was on me. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm hoping that I can fit the turbos like they would normally be sitting, where the intake is, towards the front right here. That's the goal. Then we're going to add some oil to it. And, we're probably going to attempt to crank it at some point. I already disconnected the coil pack, so we're not going to be firing anything over at this point. I say that, and then I look over, and that this one is not disconnected either. So, you don't ever want to just disconnect the spark plug wires, which they are disconnected, but that's because I don't really have to have them plugged in right now. You always want to disconnect the power that's going to it so it's not sending voltage to the coils at all, because you can mess up some coils the other way around. Like I said, let's go look at what we got over here. We're going to have to move some stuff around so we don't get metal particles in Michael's stuff, but not a big deal. So, as you can see, we have this here, and what I meant to do is have this turned 90 degrees the other direction. So basically right now, when you mount this up, it looks exactly the same as what's there right now, just lower, which isn't going to work. So, yeah, and get some nice shiny new pipe. Is none of that crap that was. Oh. None of this crap anymore. That just looks like garbage. So, let's get to it. All right. So, as you can clearly see, the turbos aren't sitting in their ungodly spot anymore. What I like to look at them as is that's where. Now you're gonna say I need headlights, but I mean this one sticks out just a little bit further. So I might try to figure out a way to get this one to come this way just a touch more. I'm not sure that I can actually get it to do that because, yeah, this one's just, I don't know, I just could never get it to situate just the same as the other side. So I might end up having to, find a way to shift it this way. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal as far as if I do that, but I will have to get longer oil lines, as you can see. They are only, this one just barely, it's so close. But I can't have it under tension and all that stuff like that with the heat and everything. It'll just, and then this one, the long one that I got, it's like so close. It's like it's there, but it's like right up against that whenever I do it. So that's just not going to work either. So I'm going to try to find some extensions. I'm pretty sure they got some extensions for these things. They got to. I mean, I'm not the only one that's had this issue or something similar. So that's one thing I'll have to take care of. Whenever I originally did these, I was all about, being as cheap as possible for some reason. I don't know why I was doing that. And so I got these. This is for a GT35, but a lot of times the GT35 parts don't fit that because that's not a GT35. It's a something. I'll have to look at the tag again, but it's a GT like 82 something or whatever. So that's one thing I'll have to get the better drain line for that. Take care of that. That's not a problem. Then we have to look into getting some sort of metal fitting to come right here. It's not going to be that bad because I can just, I can wrap this if I had to, or even, do some sort of heat shield. I can take care of that. That is nothing. Luckily, the drain lines will still work as long as I go with a 10AN. I may have to go with, because of this, I may have to go with like an 8AN and then do an adapter to the bigger one. Not a big deal. Something we can easily take care of as well. Not today because I got to order them. So, one thing I want to do is I got an oil filter. I need to put the oil filter on, and then I need to go ahead and put the oil in it. Let that hang out. I'm not going to be able to start it today, though, because you got to get that fitting right there. And I still got to get some fuel line fittings. And honestly, I got to remember everything. I got to charge a battery. Oh, God. I mean, y'all know. It's been, what? Since I worked on Earl? I'd say 6, 7 months, 8 months. It's been a minute. It's been a lot longer than it should have. I'm sorry, Earl. I'm sorry. But we're getting back into it. The weather is better. I'm in short sleeve shirt, So one of the other things I want to figure out is, now that I have them in this position, as you can see, I have my hood on here. Because if you remember the last time when they were there, I was going to have to do some crazy cutting or whatnot, but check this out. I mean, obviously it's going to close. I mean, I'm not shutting it all the way because I don't have the latch hooked up over there, and I don't feel like having to try and use some needle nose pop it. But I mean, just trust me when I say it's going to be fine. I mean, that thing it barely, yeah. So, and that one, it's just down there. I was going to try to do it similar to this one, but that side was so much closer to that light. Maybe that exhaust, they weren't the best exhaust, so maybe it kicks out a little bit more to the left than, say, this one right here. And you know what? Another thing I have to get is new spark plug wires, because, I've had so many issues with those. I got them off eBay. This is probably one of the last pieces of eBay parts right there. And I've pulled the ends off of them so many times and reattached them. And honestly, I feel like some of the times they're not actually, firing off. I also want to get some new some new coil packs on it, because these coil packs are the ones that I got originally when I got the motor. So I feel like it's probably time to do something about it. All right, everybody. So that's going to do it for this video. I know I didn't start Earl, but I have a lot of learning to redo with Earl. So that's going to take some time. I'm not going to make y'all sit there and bear through that. Also, I kind of wanted to get some videos out and, just let you know where we are and that we're still here. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.